This video review is for the TechMatte MagGrip dashboard and windshield car mount. I received this in exchange for a review. So when you open the box, what you have is you have this little metal plate here. We'll get to why you have that, the manual, and the car mount itself. As you can see, I have just placed my iPhone on here to give you an idea of what it looks like when it's mounted. So in terms of quality, I would say this is actually a pretty high quality thing. It does offer, and I've put the little sticky tape thing back on so I can remount it when I'm done. But you have the suction cup with sticky glue on it, which means if you stick it to your dashboard, it'll stick very, very well. Just be aware that if you have an older car, you need to be careful when you want to go to remove it, because if this can be kind of sticky and you don't want to pull anything off of your dashboard when you pull it off. In terms of sticking it to the windshield, which is where I actually will use this, the sticky piece, it holds it very, very well. Unlike some of the older Garmin mounts that I used to have for my old Garmin GPS, this sticky piece actually really sticks very well to the windshield. So if you've ever had the problem where you come to the car and your mount has fallen onto the dashboard or fallen off of wherever you have it mounted, that should help prevent that from happening. The other nice thing is, according to the manual, is that's washable. So if you do keep taking it off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on, you should be able to wash it up with some warm water to get any gunk off of it and be able to mount it back to the way that you want. So here you have, when you actually have it where you want, you can see that it actually does the suction cup piece. So if you actually want to remove it from your windshield, you would just pop this back up. So the only complaint I have about this whole thing is it's all plastic. There really isn't anything metal except for maybe the pieces in here and the magnetic bits. Overall, for the price, that's not bad. It's not something that I would tell you not to buy it because of. It would just be nice if it had something it felt a little more higher quality. So what you do is you have this piece here to mount your phone to. So with this iPhone, I have a protective case on it. You just slide it in, and it does a pretty good job of keeping it in place. This piece is magnetic, so when you stick it on, you get a pretty good solid thump. As you can see, it's not mounted well. So you can do it this way, or if you have like a larger phone and you have a protective case on it, what you can do is you could take the protective case. So on this one I have my old UAG. Not sure how well this would actually work with this, but you would put this on the inside of the case so that you could then mount this like this on your dashboard or windshield. Really a nice option to have for when you don't have when you don't have or when you have a device that's actually too wide for this. The other nice thing is you can also decide, so if you wanted to do this in landscape mode, which is what I prefer for GPS, you can actually do that. All of the adjustments here are basically knobs, so you can adjust it up and down. If you don't like the way that the piece here is, you can always loosen this and swivel it around to where you need it, tighten this back up, and it holds pretty well. So, gotta put this back down. So, overall, it's a nice car mount. It's not the highest quality car mount in the world, but it does what you're looking for. It does it very well. You can use it with or without a protective case. If your phone is too big and you have a protective case, you can use this to put this onto your onto the magnetic bit here, and I mean, it holds pretty well. I have no complaints about that. I've actually tried it with my Lumia 1020, it's a little bit bigger than the iPhone, and I have a protective case for it, and this works pretty well with that in landscape mode, and it does a really good job of ensuring, it even works with that. It does a pretty good job of making sure that your phone stays right where you put it. So, for the price, I can't argue. It's a really nice car mount. So if you're in the market for a nice car mount, looking for something that's magnetic that you can actually adjust and swivel around, definitely not a bad option to have. So I would give this, build quality, I would probably give it a 3 overall, I would give it 4.5 to 5 stars because at the price, it's really a nice car mount. So if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.